Goats, sheep and cows and other domestic animals are frequently seen roaming freely along major roads, especially in central areas of the northern regional capital, Tamale. These animals, often left unattended by their owners, have been identified as a major cause of road accidents and traffic congestion. They frequently disrupt the smooth flow of traffic and pose a threat to both motorists and pedestrians. Drivers have reported numerous near-miss situations, and some have unfortunately been involved in actual collisions while trying to avoid hitting these animals.
When it is on market days, the roads are very choked. As a yo-yo driver, sometimes you can be confronted with an animal. So trying to slow down for the animal to pass, another vehicle at your back can easily strike you. Yeah, so we are appealing to the stakeholders that they should look into it.
At a point, sometimes you will be coming on the road, then along the line, you will see animals crossing. Sometimes you will not even be aware of it. You will just see them crossing. By the time you realize, they will come in the middle of the road. So either you want it or not, you have to slow down, if possible, stop for them to cross.
The situation is particularly dangerous at night, when reduced visibility increases the risk of accidents. Beyond the immediate safety concerns, the presence of stray animals in the city center contributes to poor environmental hygiene and gives the city a disorganized appearance. Alabri Jabiru recently had an accident on his way home from work after a goat suddenly crossed his path, causing him to fall.
I don't understand why you went and buy animals and just leave them in the road. They are just causing trouble to people. Me myself, I'm a victim. You can look at my face. What about? That was last night. Before I see a goat run into a motor, I fell. This what happened. So they just took me to the hospital and addressed it.
Lillian Walter narrowly avoided an accident when a goat crossed her path. She says she was fortunate because she was not speeding at the time.
Animals roaming on our streets is something I think the assembly should really consider putting in place measures to ensure that these animals don't cause accidents on our road. Me, for instance, a few days ago I was riding on the road, luckily on my path I wasn't speeding, and then all of a sudden a goat runs into my motorbike. A colleague of mine had the same experience. He was on the way home and then a goat ran into his motorbike and then he fell, seriously injured.
In 2018, the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly passed a bylaw on the movement of animals in the metropolis. Section 181 of the bylaw allows the assembly to seize and impound cattle found roaming without supervision in public areas. But the assembly has not been able to strictly implement the bylaw to sanitize the metropolis. The public relations officer of the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly, Ahmadu Mustafa Zakaria, expressed concern about how political interference is affecting enforcement of these bylaws.
There is a thin line between our work as city authorities and community members ourselves. So you notice that when you want to enforce the law the way it is, they either describe you an arrogant person who has no respect for authority. And when they say authority, they often refer to the traditional authority or even our religious leaders. And the disregard they are referring to is you sort of not heeding to whatever request they are bringing to free an otherwise wrongdoing.
As accidents and inconveniences continue to mount, the people of Tamale are calling for swift intervention to restore order and ensure the safety of all road users.